What's up guys, welcome back by this new video. Today I'm going to do the Great League and today I'm going to test out Breloom in Great League. Breloom is a grass and fighting type. It has counter as fast move, seed bomb and dynamic punch as charge moves and will be assisted by Skarmory and Annihilape. So yeah, let's hop into the first match against Murder Music. We're starting Skarmory into Venusaur, a Dream Lead. I'll definitely stay in. Opponent will switch, I think, soon. But the problem with Venusaur is it cannot deal damage because Frenzy Plant is double not very effective and Sludge Bomb is double not very effective. So I feel very comfortable in this match. Just before he makes it to potential Frenzy Plant, once again, I'm going to throw here the Sky Attack to be able to KO him. That's perfect. Opponent goes into a Lantern. I'm switching into Annihilape. That's the best Pokemon I can throw in right now. I will let this go. I think a Thunderbolt this will be. No, it's a Surf. Oh, that's amazing. Because that means he cannot spark me down before I can make it to another Shadow Ball. This Shadow Ball will deal quite some damage, but I think opponent will shield. Yes, exactly. In the back, opponent has a Shadow Dragonair. It's not a very comfortable Pokemon to have against Skarmory. Opponent will definitely go for that Aquatail. I can just let it go. Not a problem. I will go for a Sky Attack here. Opponent will probably shield. Yes. Because he don't know what I have in the bag. He has to throw his final move to KO me. Or at least still his Aquatail. Yeah, that will KO my Skarmory. But right now it's all up to Breloom. Look at that counter damage from Breloom. It's amazing. An opponent will commit the match and I've won. So that's perfect. And right now we can hop then into the second match. And guys, if you want to see more of this amazing content, stay tuned because the new season will come. It's not revealed the Go Battle League yet, but other information it is some kind of. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that because next season my recordings will be a little bit different. These are the last 2 days of these recordings, I think. So yeah, I'm very excited. Going here for Brave Bird against that Umbreon to deal some amount of chip damage, not too special. It was on the CMP, so that's perfect. But unfortunately I lost my defense, so that means I have to switch. But opponent goes for foul play, that means I will switch into my Breloom. Hopefully opponent does not have that Psychic, but the last pre-cert still hurts a little bit. Opponent, which Pokemon will he bring in right now? I don't know, but opponent goes into a Fairy type, into back to his Wigglytuff. That means I'm going for Dynamic Punch. That will do quite okay amount of damage. Ooh, amazing. I will switch back into Skarmory. Opponent goes into Sableye. That's not a very comfortable Pokemon to have here. Opponent will go for that foul play. I can just let it go. Not a problem. But I really want to make it to that Sky Attack here, so I will throw it. Why not? Sky Attack gets the shield. That's perfect. Annihilape time. I don't know what the smartest thing to do is at the moment, but I think I have to let this go. This foul play. Then making it to the Shadow Ball. So opponent definitely has to shield it, otherwise he will be dead. Shadow Ball gets shielded, like I expected that, and hopefully I will be able to outpace that Sableye. And at the end make it to, yeah, that Sky Attack. But I have to be careful for potential catch. No, there is that catch. Oh no. I had to wait a minute. I think otherwise he would charm me down. Yeah, he would have. Because he had too many HP left. So yeah, very nice plays from the opponent. Um, yeah, I could have won it, but yeah, still a really nice catch. And right now we can hop then into the third match. 1 win to 1 lose, so hopefully it goes a little bit great here. Right now into the third match against DR Lamba or something like that. Starting against not the best one. Polyred. I can stay in here, not a problem at all. I will wait till she throws her first move at me. She goes for Scald. Hopefully no attack drop. And I'm getting that attack drop. Why not? I will go here for a Sky Attack. It will deal for super effective. So opponent she will shield. I will switch into Annihilape. Yeah, this will be probably another Scald. But that's fine. I can just let it go. No, it's Icy Wind. Okay, that's perfect. Ooh, she goes for a Gligar here. Ooh, that could end very interesting because I have Ice Punch. And that does massive damage against the Gligar. But Gligar has to throw a move or has to shield. No, she throws a move. That's fine. No, not a problem. Aerial Ace, she KOs me, bringing back my Skarmory. I will go for that Steel Wing farm down. That's the best thing I can do at this point. Yeah, Aerial Ace, I shielded it just to be safe. She's returning with Polyred, going here for Sky Attack. She will probably shield this one, not a problem. Switching into Breloom. But problem is Breloom will be met by an Icy Wind that I have to shield. I have no other choice. But I don't know what the opponent has in the bag. The only problem with Breloom is it's mostly attack-ish than defensive. So that could be a little bit of a problem. And yeah, Seed Bump isn't the greatest move. Going for another Seed Bump. Even with a catch, I cannot win this. But still, the Seed Bump does quite some damage. Even with it attack drop, but I can just not do anything here. So yeah, let's just continue into the next match, fourth match. 2 loses to 1 win. So yeah, hopefully we can win this one, maybe. So against Sir Rutger, starting Skarmory against Bisharp. Okay. Switching into Annihilape, dealing massive damage. Look at that damage. No way. I can let the Dark Pulse go. It's fine. That will deal quite some damage, but I can handle it. Opponent switched into Azumarill. I'm going for Shadow Ball. Opponent shields. I don't know why, but okay, very interesting to see that. Azumarill is still not the best Pokemon to come across, but yeah, I think I can just handle it. He will go for Hydro Pump. I will just let it go. Why not? I will continue with the Overfarm, making it here to a Brave Bird just before he makes it to potential Play Rough or Ice Beam attack. Brave Bird does at least some massive damage here. And I'm right now in a perfect counter farm down for my Breloom. The opponent is switching into Annihilape. Oh no. This could end terribly and terribly wrong. Opponent Night Slash. Hopefully he won't get that attack boosted, but I have to throw my Seed Bomb right now. But this won't deal a huge amount of damage. Oh no! And opponent will win. I cannot win. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Maybe I had to throw in my Breloom against that. Yeah, I couldn't really know that Annihilape was in the back. But okay, right now, last match of the first week. Here we go. So into the last match, we're starting Skarmory into an Azumarill. Okay, this time I'm playing it a little bit smarter. I don't care if he will throw in an Hydro Pump, that's fine. I will let him make the first move. So I can pretty easily Brave Bird him down. Opponent will go for just an Ice Beam. Okay, that's very comfortable for me. I'm going for Brave Bird to deal some massive damage against the opponent. Brave Bird does quite some okay amount of damage. I will shield it just to be safe. Ice Beam. I will switch into Annihilape, going for that little counter farm down perfectly. Opponent is going for a Gligar. I'm making it to an Ice Punch. This will deal for double super effective damage, so it will deal quite something. But opponent nicely shields, like I already expected it. Do I want to shield this? No. I will not shield that. Going here for a Brave Bird. Seeing how the opponent will respond to it. Brave Bird. Oh, it does massive damage into that Gligar. I think I will let my Skarmory go. It's all up to Breloom right now. He got one double super effective hit, but no opponent in the back has an area dose. You have to be kidding me. I know grass types are not the best overall, but you have to be kidding me. Okay, so I've lost once again. But yeah, it's a new team. Didn't play the Great League in a while. Good excuse. Yeah, let's just continue into the first match of the second streak. So right now we're starting Skarmory into Shadow Dragonair. Very nice lead. I really like it. And I will definitely stay in here. But the opponent switches into a Lantern Straight. That means I'm going into Breloom here. This will be pretty much of a risk. I will just let it go. Goes for Thunderbolt. Oh, that does more damage than I expected. If I'm right, I will just throw in a Seed Bomb just before he makes it to another move. This Seed Bomb will be able to get a shield perfectly. And I can make it to another Seed Bomb, so that means opponent has to shield it to have a chance of winning this match. So that's nice. I got rid of the opponent's shields. I think this will be only just a simple serve. So I can just let it go without problems. I'll try to go for that counter farm down before the opponent will make it to another potential serve or a thunderbolt. This serve I will shield. Opponent noticing it and switching into the Shadow Dragonair. That means I'm going for an Ice Punch here to deal some massive damage. Switching into Skarmory. Opponent may go for Aquatail maybe. Yes, he is able to make it to just an Aquatail. That's not a problem. Aquatail does a little bit amount of chip damage. Opponent returns with Lantern. He will be able to make it to a move. So I'm just shielding it. I know it's a serve, but yeah, I don't know what the opponent has in the back. That's more of the thing. Opponent in the back has a Greedent. Ooh, this could end quite interesting. Going for Brave Bird here. Massive damage. Already love that. Going for another Brave Bird. And Skarmory just finishes the opponent. And that means I will win. So that's perfect. Thank you. But still, he had an okayish team against my... If he just started maybe with a Lantern, then it could end quite difficult for me. But you know, it's still fine. So right now into the second match of the second streak. Right now against Lee something. Skarmory against Defense Deoxys. That's a terrible Pokemon as well. Because I have two fighters in the bank. This is more of a core breaker for my team. I think maybe I can just handle it. I will just go for the overfarm here. I'm shielding the Thunderbolt. Making it to almost 100 energy. Going then for a Sky Attack here. Maybe she will shield. No, she isn't. Okay, that's fine. That means I will throw in another Sky Attack. Going for one Steel Wing, then... oh no. Opponent switches into Dugong. That means I'm going into my Annihilape here. She's probably just core broken by fighting in the back. That's why she brought her Defense Deoxys at front. She goes for Icy Wind. Can handle that pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I have to throw in my Shadow Ball right now. This Shadow Ball will be able to KO her, but she will probably... no, she isn't shielding. In the back. Oh no. She has a Greninja, and I have Breloom. Going for Shadow Ball. I could go for Ice Punch, but you know, it's fine. Shadow Ball gets a shield. She will go for the Water Shuriken farm down. That's fine. I've still Breloom in the back. So she can just throw an Hydro Cannon at my... yeah, Skarmory. But she may have that Aerial Ace move. That's why I didn't want to risk anything weirdly. She goes for another Night Slash. That KOs my Skarmory. And Breloom just 2 shots her Greninja, and that will finish off the match. And I have won, so that's very nice. So already 2 wins. Right now into the third match of the second streak. Right now we're going Skarmory into a Carbink, because Skarmory got this season Steel Wing, or at least Steel Wing is a better move, became a better move. Skarmory can just destroy an entire Carbink. Carbink will go for Rock Slide, but Carbink isn't the best attack based Pokemon, so I can just handle this without problems. Opponent has a very difficult Pokemon for me right now. He has a Medicham. Go for Brave Bird. Opponent nicely shields. Maybe I could go for Sky Attack, but it doesn't really matter. Annihilape time. Annihilape will be met by, I think, a Psychic here. So I'll just shield it just to be safe. Could be Ice Punch bait. It's a Psychic. Perfect. I'll throw here my Shadow Ball in. Seeing how the opponent will respond properly with a shield. But I just really want to KO that Medicham. Just have to. I have no other choice. I'm shielding his Psychic. Yes. Perfectly. Can go for a little tiny overfarm, making it then to a Shadow Ball. This Shadow Ball will be able to KO that Medicham at this point, so that's fine. Perfectly. I'll continue. Opponent brings in... Oh no. Tropius. I'm going for the Ice Punch to deal double super effective damage. Switching into my Skarmory. I know I can just Steel Wing this carving completely down before he can make it to a move. Then going for Brave Bird on the CMP. And I will win the match. And unfortunately, I didn't even have to use my Breloom. But you know, it's fine. Yeah, the opponent left, so... Yeah, Brave Bird KOs, and that's already 3 wins for me. So that's perfect. Yeah, so let's continue then into that 4th match of the 2nd streak. Right now against Darts PP or something like that. We're starting very bad against the Lantern. I will definitely switch into Annihilape's trade. She will stay in, I think, with her Lantern. I think this will be a Thunderbolt, to be honest, so I will just shield. No, it's a Surf Bait. Okay, nice baiting from the opponent. Going for a Shadow Ball here. I just really want to KO that Lantern here. Shadow Ball gets even a shield. Oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. Opponent, she goes for that Polyrat thing. That means I will go here for a Shadow Ball to deal quite some massive damage against that Polyrat. She may shield it, she may not. But I will be able to KO her Polyrat before she can make it to a move. And that means she will commit the match. And I will win. So that's perfect. Really love that. Right now into the last match of the 2nd streak. And we've all won the matches right now, so that's perfect. Right now we're going against Wierenski. I think something like that. So going Skarmory into Whiscash. I don't really like Whiscash, so I will switch definitely into my Annihilape. Oh no, there's a Sableye in the back. I don't like Sableyes. Going for an Ice Punch here. I think he will just let it go. I hope not. No, he's shielding perfectly. Love it. That means I will be able to make it to a Shadow Ball. And I can maybe get that final shield from the opponent. I'm not sure, but we will see. Going for that Shadow Ball perfectly. The Shadow Ball will be able to KO that Sableye. So opponent has to shield to survive perfectly. Really love that. But problem is with Sableye, he can just very easily KO my Skarmory at this point that I don't really like. So this could end very badly for me. He goes for foul play. Luckily enough, Skarmory is a pretty much of a tank. A little tanky Pokemon. So I can tank 2 of those foul plays. Going then for a Sky Attack against that Sableye. That will kill this thing. Then opponent will switch into Whiscash, going into Breloom. But problem is, I don't know what the opponent has in the bag, so I will just let it go. I just have to. Opponent goes for Scald, hopefully no attack drop. And I got that attack drop, but I would have lost anyway because there is a Trevenant. So that's unfortunate. But still, we have got 4 wins. So right now, 5 wins in total. Oh, oops, missing completely. That's fuel. Yeah, so 5 wins in total out of 10. So hopefully in the last streak we will win 3 times at least. But we will see that. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, I didn't really need that fuel. Ranking a little bit, but ranking my elo doesn't really matter. But right now, first match of the third streak. Right now against Dem Shirks or something like that. Going Skarmory into Dugong. Yeah, I can stay in here till I can make it to the first Brave Bird, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Opponent will go for Icy Wind. Not a problem at all. Icy Wind I can pretty easily handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means then I can throw in my Brave Bird here. Then switch into Annihilape. I think that's the best option. Opponent could lower my attack here, but he didn't went for that, so I'm very happy with that. Going for Ice Punch. This will deal quite some damage against the Trevenant. He will shield his Trevenant at this point. This could end quite difficult. Yeah, I will shield this one. Oh, we got a lag, but luckily enough I can make it to the Shadow Ball here. Poor. This went almost very wrong. And Shadow Ball KOs. No way. Will his Dugong return or something else? Dugong returns. He has to throw his move. Oh, that will cost him a lot. Icy Wind. Throwing my Skarmory. Going for the Steel Wing farm down. Or at least one Steel Wing. Opponent in the back. No way. It's a Gligar. Oh, that's terrible. Going for Brave Bird. Switching into Breloom. Going for the Seed Bump here. I don't know if that's the best option, but maybe. He will throw, yeah, 2 aerial aces will be able to KO me, so I just have to let this first one go. It's the Dig straight, okay. That will cost him a lot of energy. And I've won. Very happy with because of that. So yeah, that's good. Right now, second match of the third streak. Right now against Pixeliter. We're going Skarmory into Atropius. Oh, this is a very nice one. Opponent will definitely switch. He is switching into that Defense Deoxys. That's a very painful Pokemon to go against. I'm making it to a Brave Bird here. Brave Bird does some nice amount of damage. Switching into Annihilape. I will shield the first one. Maybe it's the Thunderbolt, but I don't care. It's the Thunderbolt. Okay, that means I have to throw 2 shields at least. But that's fine. Yeah, otherwise he will be able to KO me in one shot. Okay, this is just the dumbest thing I ever saw. Who is putting a Rock Slide and the Thunderbolt on a Defense Deoxys instead of... Oh, you have to be kidding me. Yes, I couldn't know that. Really. So, yeah, I'm going for Ice Punch. Just wasted 2 shields here. Will the opponent shield this move or not? I don't know. This is just completely useless. Ice Punch gets shielded by the opponent. Yeah, he has to throw move. I think Aerial Ace it will be. I expect at least. No, it's the Leaf Blade. That he isn't even KOing me. Skarmory. Opponent, Greninja. Breloom time. If he has Aerial Ace, then he can KO me, but otherwise he won't. I think he will throw his Hydro Cannon at me. No, he goes for Night Slash to make it to another move then. I'm not risking anything weirdly, so going for Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb KOs the Greninja, and opponent at this point lost the game, and that's why he committed it. So yeah, 2 wins. Only need 1 more win to make it at least to 8 wins, so hopefully we can do that. Hopping into the 3rd match of the 3rd streak. So right now against DJ something. Starting against Caledurge. Oh no. I will switch immediately into Annihilape. I think that's the best Pokemon. Caledurge is one of these Pokemon that's just a core breaker for me as well. I just cannot do anything against it. I will shield. Disarming Voice. Not the best move. Opponent wanted to make a catch, but luckily enough he's switching into that thing, that Guzzlord. So I can just handle this. Opponent will be able to make it to a move. I will shield. I have to, I think. Oh, and guys, finally the new Go Battle League season things, or at least special things are released. So after this video I will make another video with those news things. But right now against that against this Poliwrath, going for Shadow Ball. Does at least quite some damage still. Yeah, Breloom will definitely die straight away. But I can still survive that just yet, barely. Switching into Skarmory. And at this point I'm noticing I cannot win. That will be impossible. So yeah, opponent really nice play this match. Yeah. So let's just continue then into the 4th match of the 3rd streak. Right now against Buzzard. Starting against Salazzle. Oh no. Why all these fire types? Going into Annihilape. Opponents will definitely go for Poison Fang here. I will just let this go. Poison Fang I can handle. Opponent goes for Cresselia. I will go for Shadow Ball here. Shadow Ball does quite some massive damage. I really love that. But problem, the hugest problem is that Salazzle there. So opponent KOs me with the Grass Knot, not a problem at all. I will go into Skarmory. I can just go for the entire Steel Wing farm down here without real problems. So that's fine. Yeah, I Steel Winged him down. Opponent will probably return with Salazzle. I'm making it here to a Sky Attack. The only the only thing that's weak about Salazzle is his defense status. He's not very bulky, so one Sky Attack will already KO him. So I will switch after this into Breloom. Oh no, this does just massive damage. No way, I have to shield. I have no other option. No, opponent goes for a back-to-back. Yeah, I have to shield once again. No, still no other choice. Going for one counter, going then for just a very weak seed bomb. Continuing. Oh, opponent in the back has a dugong, and I think I won't be able to make it to any more brave birds. No, so that means I will lose. Yeah, couldn't do much against it. So that's really nice played from the opponent, but I still have to win that one match, and hopefully I can do that. So hopping into the last match of this video. Into the last match. We're going right now, Skarmory into Skarmory. Mirror leads. Very happy to see that Pokemon. So yeah, I will definitely stay in here. He is a better one. He has 1500 CP. Cannot do much against that. He may just throw the first move. He goes for Sky Attack, not a problem at all. I'm going for the Brave Bird here. Seeing how the opponent will respond to it. Brave Bird does some more amount of damage. Switching into Annihilape. Opponent has got an that Wigglytuff in his team. His Ice Punch won't deal a huge amount of damage, so I won't be able to do some special things. Returning back into my own Skarmory. Opponent at this point is throwing just an Icy Wind. I will also be able to survive it, so I will just let it go. Not a problem at all. Opponent throws back his own Skarmory. I'm going for the Brave Bird. It's the best thing I can do. Brave Bird. Almost KOing the opponent's Skarmory. Opponent noticing it, and he has to use his move. But that means I can just go for Breloom. Opponent in the back is a Shadow Swampert, and that results into a win. A very lucky win, I have to say. 8 out of 15. It's okay. Breloom, overall, in my opinion, it's a pretty fun Pokemon to use. However, yeah, it's pretty glassy. It's good against those water types. If you like something differently, like a Tropius or Superior Venusaur Pokemon-ish Pokemon. But yeah, I pretty much enjoyed it. Hopefully you as well. So definitely press that like and subscribe button yet. And don't forget to comment down below which ranking you ended this season already. Yeah, I will make a video about the new Go Battle League changes, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.